Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini Soul. Hey, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Those who are returning, thank you. For you newcomers, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the reading so you don't miss any of my notifications. And if it does resonate and you like the way I'm doing the reading, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it very much. All right, Geminis. Yeah, when I was checking in the energy, I just kept hearing decisions, confusion, and love. So you definitely could be dealing with a love. You could be healing from love. There's a decision to take a new path, to start something new. Could be a job, could definitely be love. I don't know which one it is, but you guys are faced with some decisions at this time. So we're going to start off with a Celtic Cross. I'm going to clarify whatever needs to be clarified, and we're just going to see what's going on, okay? I'm going to do this one more time because I just felt I needed to do this, okay? All right, Gemini. Let's see where we at. Let's see where we at, Gemini. I say we because if you don't know, I am a Gemini Cancer cusp. I've missed you guys. I'm doing fine. But you guys know life happens, right? So know that. All right. Let's get to it, Gemini. The first card you have here, Gemini, is the Queen of Swords. And that would be you, Gemini, right? The Queen of Swords. This is you at this time, trying to get clarity, or you're speaking your truth, or you're trying to listen to someone that wants to express to you how they feel. And this is you just being in a place where you only want the truth right now. Now, I have to tell you, Gemini, that I'm hearing that maybe what you truly want to hear, you may not be hearing it within your own self, within your own soul. It may be a situation that, you're putting a little twist on it because of your own fears. That's what I'm hearing. But you're hoping to get the truth in the situation, or even the truth within yourself. Because as you sit here in the Queen of Swords, and I hope I said Queen of Swords, this is a person that, they say the Queen of Swords could be a divorcee. You've been through a lot. You've dealt with a lot. You've dealt with a lot of decisions or deception, pain, hurt, maybe long-term situations that didn't work out. Marriage, could be divorced at this time. And you're just sitting there, you're just really basically trying to know the truth about a situation. And that's where your heart is right now. Whether it's the truth and what it is you really want, or it's the truth in a situation that you're dealing with and you're trying to work on understanding what's happening at this time for you on your journey. Crossing this decision is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is you waiting, right? You're either waiting for clarity for yourself, or waiting for clarity for this person to come in and speak their truth. You could be waiting to speak your truth about a situation. I'm also hearing, Gemini, that you've been waiting for your ships to come in. And maybe something has come in your life and you are not quite sure if this is it. And that is because you've been through a lot. And you just don't have time for the games anymore. You don't want to go down the wrong road. You don't want to make the same mistakes that you've made in the past. So what's grounding you at this time, Gemini, is the devil. Okay? Now, could be dealing with a Capricorn, Gemini. But what I'm feeling is, for this to be what's grounding you, what you're moving on, what you're basing things on, you're basing it on your past toxic behaviors, codependency, relationships that just did not work out. Maybe you had some toxic tendencies of, opening up too fast to people or trusting in them, and then getting stuck in a situation that just became so toxic. The reason why you're searching for truth, and I feel because your movement right now is about things that didn't serve you. The hurt, the pain, the disagreements, codependency. And then there's something that could be, by being you're grounded in your foundation, there's something, Gemini, that could be going on with you that's not very healthy. It could be a mindset, right? Now, one of the mindsets can be that you're holding on to all the toxic or hurt and pain that has happened in the past. Maybe even decisions that you made that you wasn't happy with. And it's becoming too much for your mindset. It's too much for your heart. And it's too much for you to move in a clear direction. I'm also hearing, Gemini, you need to forgive yourself. There's a situation that you need to forgive yourself from. Now, what it is, I don't know. You know. If there is something that you're holding on to, feeling that maybe you made the wrong decision in something, or, you let something get too far out of hand, and I feel that it's not there anymore. I feel that it's not in your life presently, but you're keeping it part of your life, and you need to release it. Whether it was a toxic relationship that didn't work out, whether there was situations where you felt you were toxic or did the wrong movement in a situation, you have to let it go, because, man, it's consuming your mind, your heart, and your soul. And you're going to have to release it. Now, I don't know, if there's someone you have to forgive, because that could be toxic too. Sometimes things take over your mind and your heart from the past that keeps you from moving forward. So if there's any hurt and pain of a past situation, Gemini, this is the time to heal it. This is the time to let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive that person, that situation, because this is not good. It's not healthy at all, okay? In the past, Gemini, you have the Page of Swords. So this is that situation in the past that you keep looking back at. You keep looking back at the mistakes that you feel you made, or what you should have done in this situation. You can't change the past, Gemini. Okay? Whether you was toxic in this situation, someone else was toxic, or both was toxic. You keep looking back at the past. It's there. Okay, the lesson is learned. You understand it. Or you have to get to the point that you have to understand that you're only human. And if you made a decision that you were not happy with at this time, you did the best you could at the time that this situation took place, right? You used the tools that you had that you thought was best for you at that time. And so you have to realize that you're only human. It doesn't matter how much pressure you put on yourself to be perfect, to show up in a different way, to be all that you can be. That's fine, but that's what you were doing then too. Don't think that, oh, I failed, or I didn't see this coming, or I made the wrong mistakes. Whatever that was, Gemini, release it so that you can move forward and have a new beginning, you know. But you've got to heal something that is stuck to you. Some hurt, some pain, misunderstanding, a mindset. And for some reason, I just feel that you're troubled by it. Or anytime you decide, you know, to date or talk to someone, or maybe sleepless nights in regards to what happened in the past, you got to let it go. See it for what it was. Take it as a lesson learned and move forward. But you have to release something that is so in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. It's consuming you. And it is something that happened in the past. Now, crowning you over the next 3 months or so is temperance, patience. Okay? So the temperance card, this is you needing to have patience with yourself. This is you needing to trust in your higher power, your higher self, what you believe in. I also feel, Gemini, there may be an opportunity for you to have an equal give and take in a situation, a relationship. It'll take time, it takes patience, but healing. Know that your angels, whoever it is you believe in, they're watching over you, they're protecting you, right? This angel is trying to work on the emotional part of your heart, right? Because this is water, and it's 1 foot in water and one on, you know, on earth. And this is trying to balance it out. This is trying to balance your emotions of what you have dealt with in the past, along with the new emotions that are occurring for you now. And that's the healing part of it, right? So maybe you only have 1 foot in your emotions, and you're like, I'm not really trying to be emotional right now. You know, when I go down that path, and that's again looking at the past. When I went down that path, it didn't work out. I didn't have an equal give and take, or I wasn't emotionally available, or this person wasn't emotionally available. Well, now the universe is saying, no, that's about to change. Over the next couple of months, you're going to be getting balanced, soul searching, going within, and realizing, like, if you had a situation where there is a relationship coming your way, and the reason I say that, because we have like this crown with the sun around it, right? This could definitely male or female. I just feel like there's something coming towards you that's going to bloom, something that's beautiful, that's going to open up a brand new path. And it could be you just understanding that it's your time to move on in life and accept the loss and start to rebuild again. You just have to start to open your heart up. And I'm not saying you just jump into this relationship, because I'm feeling strongly there can be a relationship that is trying to come in, and you may not feel that you're ready for it, or you may be blocking it because of your past history in relationships. And you're just like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through it. You know, I've done a lot of healing and work on myself. Or you just guarding your emotions against opening up. But what's crowning you is patience and temperance. And that's a beautiful thing, because that's healing. That's your higher power, knowing that there are some things that needs to be balanced out when it comes to your emotions. It will take time. It won't happen overnight. But there's something beautiful going to come in for you. But you have to be willing to heal, let go of the past, and look towards your future, Gemini. Now, over the next 6 months, what's out in front of you, like the outcome? You got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords, Gemini, is definitely you feeling like you're trapped. When this decision or situation come up, you're not going to want to move. You ain't going to want to move left. You're not going to want to move right. And that may be you right now, right? And you are afraid to move any direction because you're afraid you're going to get cut by one of these swords if you make any movement. I feel that you're in a place where you're kind of balanced within yourself. You realize you have done some healing, and right now you just like, you're stuck because you don't know whether to go left or right. And feeling that way is because you're afraid. It's fear-based. It's fear-based that if I step out and I open up emotionally, you know, what's going to happen? Well, you don't know what's going to happen, Gemini. You know, what you have to do is keep living. You can't stop opening up your heart or caring or being that beautiful person you are because of situations that happened in the past, because you'll miss your blessings. Okay? I'm not saying open up to the first person come your way, the first deal situation. What I'm saying is you're not trapped, Gemini. You have done so much healing, and maybe you're in a happy place in a way, right? I feel like this Eight of Swords comes because with the Temperance overall, you feel balanced, or you've been feeling balanced, like you're in a good place, like you're getting where you need to. And then something's coming in that's making you feel like, what is going on? This is not the time. Like, I'm balanced. I'm good where I'm at. But you have to know, Gemini, that you're not good where you're at, because this is fear-based. This is you fearing something new in your life. This is you fearing that your time is here. And if I make a left, it's going to be the wrong. Or if I make a right. So maybe you've made some mistakes in your life. Some wrong, just not mistakes, Gemini. Those were lessons that had to be learned. You could have maybe felt that I could have done things better. I could have shown up differently in a situation. Stop holding that against yourself. You did what you thought was best for you at that time. And you can't regret caring, loving, showing up, being committal to a situation, or accepting a situation in your life that didn't turn out to be what you thought it would be. It's okay. You're human. That's in the physical body here on earth. We're here to learn lessons, and we're here to grow. Okay? And Gemini, you need to grow again. You need to have the faith and the hope within yourself that you can do this. And so what, you've learned some lessons in the past, you still got lessons to learn. But if you continue to feel like you're stuck and you don't go left or right or take no opportunities or do any movement, then you are stuck. You are being in a place where you have no opportunity to grow because you're not letting yourself work through this and move forward. Now, Gemini, you basically, right, you have with this Death card, this is you needing to put an end to this. This is what you need to put an end to. You need to put a death to the old ways of seeing things. Put a death to holding yourself accountable for the lessons that you learn. You can definitely remember what you've learned in your past and use it as a tool to move forward. But the universe wants you to realize that that's over. This is a new beginning. This is a new start for you in life. And you can take this start and begin something new. Now, the things that's surrounding you in your environment, Gemini, is the Hermit. So I feel you doing a lot of soul searching. You may be spending a lot of time alone. And even if you're not spending a lot of time alone, because the way that I see this is that in your environment, you're really trying to go within and figure out and see the truth in a situation. And that's why you have the Queen of Swords here, because you really just want to know, is this over? And can I begin again? Am I ready? And the universe is like, the only way you're going to find out, Gemini, is you got to get back out there. You got to get back out there. This hermit mode has been going on long enough. That's, again, put a death to the fact of cutting yourself off from people. Figuring if you don't deal with people and situations, you don't have to worry about being disappointed. Worry about being up in your head. Well, you're already disappointed and in your head now, because this hermit mode keeps you up in your head. It keeps you searching for answers, sitting as the Queen of Wands, wanting to know the truth. Well, the truth is within you. You know the lessons you've learned. And, you know, your spirit guides are saying at this time, like, time's up for hermit. It's time to get out and try again. Whether it's opening up your heart, trusting again, whether it's you forgiving yourself and realizing you're only human and you do make mistakes and that's okay. All right? Your fears, Queen of Pentacles. Now, male or female, it doesn't matter. Your fears could be your stability at this time. Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want a better income. Or maybe right now you've been sitting and nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, right? In this hermit mode, you know, your fear is that you'll lose your stability. You'll lose yourself, your soul again, right? If you've been that type of Gemini that showed up for people financially, and maybe you had some relationships that you felt maybe they took advantage of you when it came to you financially. And you gave and you gave. Maybe there were situations where you really nourished other people around you. And now you're in a place where you spent that time on you and nourish and care about yourself. And that's a good thing. But is that really what you want to do, Gemini? Or do you really want to just be alone? Is that what you really want? Do you not want a commitment? Do you not want a relationship? And I'm not saying you got to run into marriage, but everyone, Gemini, you are a Gemini. You're a social butterfly, right? And sometimes social butterflies don't do everything, you know, to the best of their ability, like the outcome, like, right? Sometimes too sociable, and that's fine. But you're missing that part of you that definitely goes for socializing and being out, having a good time, enjoying yourself. And you have to open yourself back up to that. Whether it's, and I think maybe, what I'm feeling, Gemini, you've probably been doing this, but you've been doing it on your own. You may have been maybe going out to dinner, but by yourself. Maybe even to the, you know, because the Gemini do that. It's two of you. So you're keeping your own self company right now, Gemini. And it's time to get more company around you, right? It's time to come out this hermit mode. Gemini, and definitely if there's an opportunity, a situation around you to nourish it, I also feel that may be it. That, you know, you're trying to figure out if you should actually nourish this new relationship or person around you, because you've been in a hermit mode and you've been working on some things, and just when you feel like you balance and you're figuring out you, here comes something in your life that you like afraid is going to throw you off, or you'll wind up back in some toxic, messed up behavior, relationship, or you'll feel stuck and trapped and lose your independence. But the universe is saying it's okay to nourish and want to have answers, but you've got to release the old mindset of feeling like that this is going to be a disaster. Okay? Overall outcome for you, Gemini, it's a Page of Cups. So, Gemini, either someone's coming towards you, you know, a page is a page, right? Either someone's coming to you with apology, an offer that's coming in, an outcome, and this comes from you nourishing yourself. I also feel that this Page of Cups is you opening up your heart to someone, or apologizing maybe how you've been acting, because maybe you've been running. Maybe you haven't been responding to a situation, someone trying to nourish and come in and have a beginning or relationship with you, and you have chose not to do that. Or maybe you owe someone an apology, Gemini, because we're going to clarify this and get more into it, okay? And let's see what's going on here. What do I want to clarify with Spirit? All right. Let's see. Let's clarify this devil here that's sitting here, Gemini, in the base of the reed blade. Why is this devil here grounding? Let's see. What's out in back of it and what's in the front of it, Spirit, for Gemini? Clarify the devil card here, Spirit. Please clarify the devil card here for Gemini. What's out in front and what's in back of this devil card, Spirit? What's out in front and what's in back of this devil? Okay. All right. So, Gemini, in back of you is the Lovers. All right? Ain't that what we've been talking about? The Lovers. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, Gemini. So this feeling that you have is like feeling that there was a situation that was toxic, or there's a connection that you're feeling so strong about right now. And in front of the devil is high honor. So this is a person, Gemini, that, man, sees you. Okay, Gemini, let me tell you what I'm seeing. Okay, first of all, let me finish that thought. Okay, Spirit. Gemini, this person sees you in high honor. You see the situation as toxic. Now, this may not be for all of you. Or this person has so much emotions for you. Very much has a lot of passion for you. And this person just wants to be with you. Now, with this sitting here as your grounding, you are aware of this. And that's why you're over here with this Eight of Swords. You don't want to move left or right. You feel the intensity of this relationship with this person. And maybe you feel it's toxic. But right here is saying, you know, this person holds you in a high honor. Now, if this is a new person that's in your life, that's in your life now, that's coming in, this person respects you. They care about you. They see you in the beauty that you are. That is what's attracting them. And it's really getting them out of control emotionally. They can't control their emotions towards you. It's like you may want to push this person away, but this person will not go away. They're not walking away because they feel bound and connected to you. Or maybe you feel that the situation is a bit much for you right now. Well, that's what I'm seeing. That somewhere your main thoughts, now this could definitely be a situation in the past, Gemini. I don't know if you're waiting on somebody to come back to the past, from the past, or maybe someone you left in the past that you feel is like toxic, and it's a lover. And maybe you held them in high honor, and that's affecting you in order to move forward because you feel you made a mistake, or you didn't see things clearly, and you holding yourself responsible for the outcome. Where it takes two to tangle, Gemini. So those are two different scenarios. Some of you Geminis out there has someone that is madly insane, crazy about you. And I feel this is a new person, not an old person. If there is someone that you are regretting giving to a situation that didn't turn out, that wound up being toxic, that you did hold to a certain standard. You thought this would be it, this would be your be-all situation, that this person you would be in your life, you held them in a higher honor, or you felt they held you in that route. It's a lover from the past, and you are feeling like you're still connected or bound to it, and you're not. It's a mindset. Let's just see. Why is I don't know. Why is the Temperance card here? Why is the Temperance card here, Spirit? Why is the Temperance card here for Gemini, Spirit? You got family room. Now that's in back of you. What's in front of you? What's in front of the Temperance card? What's in front of the Temperance card, Spirit? What's in front of the Temperance card? Okay. Community. So, Gemini, in back of your patience and your time, right? Equal give and take, you have family room. So somewhere, something gave when it came to the family room, because this family room is empty. So you had to leave someone behind, or you dealt with someone behind that no longer is in the family room. Okay? This family room is empty, so it definitely could mean you walked away. You could have walked away from a whole family situation. You could have departed ways with someone, male or female, right? You could have left wife and kids behind, or a long-term commitment, baby daddy, maybe mama, you could have left behind, or they left you behind. But the family room is empty now. So you're not feeling, once that happened, you felt like the family was tore apart. Like it's empty. You no longer feel good when it comes to reworking and building the family structure back. But Gemini, you need to know family structures don't always just consist of mom and dad and the kids and the dog. Sometimes family structure is within your heart, your soul. Maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just you and a partner. Maybe it's just you and your children. That's what a family room is, because you had to walk away from a situation that maybe you felt was going to work out. It didn't. Okay? And that's what the patience and time. Now we have community here. And what I'm feeling is out front is community. This is an opportunity to socialize, to get to know other people, to work with some things in your community. Maybe, if you're a single mom, getting with single mom groups. If it's in your neighborhood, some things are going on, reaching out, seeing what's going on in the neighborhood. Some things that will bring you out of feeling like that the decisions that you made or worked through, that you can't get out of it. So I'm also feeling community is around you, like you may have, family room, you look at it as mom, dad, right? Kids, husband, wife, whatever. But community can also mean you have a grandmother, a grandfather, or a mother or a father around you, or sisters, siblings, that is also your community, that also loves you, that also cares about you. So maybe some part of you had to leave behind, but now it's time to embrace that part of you that, siblings always been there, mom, dad, whatever. Maybe you've been in this hermit mode, feeling trapped, and you have not been getting out, really seeing your family or spending time with them like you should, because you've been healing and growing. And the universe is saying right now, Gemini, you need to get out of that. You need to get out and socialize, get out in the community, go visit your family, your friends. Don't let this one situation close you off. If there's an offer of a friendship coming in your way, a new person coming in, give that opportunity to just have a good time, to get to know this person, to spend time with them. Don't be afraid. Stop feeling like since this situation ended in a way you didn't want it, that now I don't move, I just sit still. No, that's not what life is about. Life is about moving on, learning the mistakes you had to learn, so that now you can open up a new path, a new journey for you, okay? I just want to see, what is this Page of Cups? I really don't want to go with this Eight of, it didn't fall, but I'm going to look at it because the Spirit, great fortune. I'm going to take it because the Spirit is saying that. And under the bottom, unexpected income. So, and what I was going to clarify next, and the Spirit already knew it, was the Queen of Pentacles. But for right now, this Page of Cups, no. Yeah, and then we got marriage. Okay. Gemini. Great fortune is there. Now, you may say, you know, whether you get some income increase, right? That's in the physical world. Or emotionally, great fortune of the heart. Someone's coming towards you with an offer that's going to help you with this healing of letting go the past. Now, I'm not saying this person is coming in and you're going to be codependent, and that may be your fear, that like I've been codependent on people in the past so much, or in fear of that when this person comes in, you lose your stability. Now, we got Child card here, right? This is like a new adventure. You know, this person could definitely have children, or you could be pregnant, or you could have a child by this person in the future. You could have had a child by this person. I don't know. But there's apology. There's a couple love coming your way. And it's great fortune. It's an opportunity for new growth. A child card could also mean like a new adventure, right? And that's what you're supposed to be doing, focusing on that. What's hidden from Gemini? Judgment. This is what's hidden from you, Gemini. So the Judgment card, and we're going to clarify what's hidden from Gemini that you don't know. Clarify the Judgment card for Gemini Spirit. Clarify the Judgment card. Clarify the Judgment. Justification. Okay. So Judgment is with justification. So it's still see, and this is, you know what I feel this is, and under the bottom you have false person. Gemini, I feel like you're not showing up who you really are. You're putting a cap on it. Like, I don't really want my emotions out there. I don't want them to really know how I feel. It's like you're sitting there stuck and stagnant with these emotions that, and that could be why the Devil card here too, because that's what's grounding you, holding all your emotions and thoughts, especially if someone is coming towards you and you are feeling them. You are not letting them know. You are just like, I'm not moving, I'm not expressing, I'm not telling them nothing, even though you have all these emotions all tied up within you. And that is because you went through the healing and you're just not quite sure how to move or deal with this situation. You could have been dealing with a divorce, or maybe you was in court with something. Something is definitely going in your way. There is a judgment here. So if you're concerned about something in court, child support, marriage, divorce, you know, alimony, anything, whatever it is, or just something that needed to be made, it's going to go in your favor, even if it's, you know, because it could also be a relationship. And there's a judgment on it that it's going to rule in your favor. It's going to be okay. This is what direction you're supposed to be going in when you cut yourself loose and realize that. Spirit guide, if Gemini can put a death to the old ways, the mindsets, the thought of releasing the past. The death card, I'm going to clarify this death card for you, Gemini. Because this sits in the main question you need to be able to recognize. Is there's something you need to release and let go, whether it's in the past, where it is. Because it's an end. It's an end to an old cycle. Let's see here. Spirit guide, give us some information on the death card for Gemini. Past and future. Understanding of the death card for Gemini spirit. Nurture. Can't make it up. It's all about nurturing yourself after an ending. Self-love is essential. A time to address your needs and ground yourself. And then love is out front of the death card. So Gemini, impatience, temperance again. I know this situation does. You like, listen, Gemini, I didn't been patient enough. But this is what it comes out. This is nurturing yourself after a very difficult ending. Right? After a very difficult ending. This is where you sit. Right? Nurture. So nurturing self is essential. A time to address your needs and ground yourself, Gemini. After this ending and moving forward is love. Feelings are real and true. A connection between lovers. A feeling of complete emotional happiness. This is like the Ten of Cups. It's there for you after this transformation you just went through, all the work you've done, the healing, letting go, nurturing yourself. So if you're in a place you're scared right now, Gemini, because you've done so much work to heal and get past the situation, this is now the time for you to open up and get what truly the universe has for you. This opportunity is here for you. But you have to open up, not feel that you're stuck, right? You've done some healing and soul searching. And I'm not saying stop doing that, because, yes, we continue to do that. But you've got to do it with letting in the possibilities that this is a new journey for you. This is a new person showing up in your life. Whether it's a lover or maybe even it's a good friend. It could be a family member. But with patience and then the wheel of luck, that's what your judgment card is turning in your favor. But you got to have faith. You got to believe. You got to forgive yourself for whatever happened in the past and give yourself an opportunity to get on a growth path that will enhance your life. And you won't be so alone. Okay, I'm also feeling like some of you just feel it's just me and my kids. That's good enough. I don't need to be embracing anything else. I'm just going to keep moving in this direction. Well, if the universe does not want you to be alone, maybe, the universe wants you to have someone else to share your life with your children. Okay, it's just not the time to not try. And I'm not saying Gemini is rushed, because I'm a Gemini myself, so it's hard to just push us out there and tell us, and usually what you tell us, we do the opposite sometimes. So I get that. But basically, the healing process has either happened or it has begun. And love is there for you. It's meant for you. No matter what has happened in the past. This family room is not really empty, because there's community. There are people around you can trust and believe in and go to. You could definitely be trying to move at this time too. The other thing I'm feeling too is you may be dealing with a long distance relationship, and you are trying to get clarity in this long distance relationship. Like, should you wait on this situation to resolve or not? Maybe you're talking about moving in together, or this person is talking about moving in with you, coming straight towards you and want to have this commitment, and those are the ones who's further along in their healing. Then there's someone already in your life and they're trying to be committed, they're trying to move in with you, or They want the distance to be, cut down. And you're feeling trapped. Like, what direction do I go? Do I continue to wait, or and focus on myself, right? I just gotta see this Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords. Spirit, show me the Seven of Swords, the outcome once Gemini gets out of their head or feeling like they trapped. You know what? You can't make it up. Ten of Pentacles in the back, lady. That's what you're facing. That's a family. That's a commitment. It didn't fall out, but I want to show it to you. King of Swords. Somebody's coming in. Ten of Pentacles, Gemini. Someone's coming in, and they coming in quick. They coming in quick. So they want a family with you. And you're here. That's why the Seven of Swords. Someone wants you. Someone wants a commitment with you. And this may not resonate with all of you. We have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Swords under the bottom again. All right. So, okay, Gemini. So what it is, Gemini, is you're very conflicted about this, right? In the past, this is what you dealt with. Competition, fighting. This could be you conflicted within yourself. Like, I do not feel like going through. I don't want to put the work in. This is what you're fearing. That, this whole win or lose, got to fight for it, and just all that energy. This is all you use in the past. Feeling sometime less than, or feeling like every time you turn around there was conflict or situations or issues involving other people and people around you. It was just, right? That's why you got the Devil card here in the middle. It's like it was all toxic, right? Feeling like you had to fight for someone, or, it's just like the fight, like, I'm no longer fighting. I'm not going to even try and win this battle anymore. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't give up, but you was tired, right? And now you feel like you've overcome those battles within yourself, because you're like, I'm not fighting. I'm not dealing with conflict anymore. If things don't look right, I'm walking away. I'm not going to get all up in my head chasing after someone that don't need to be, that don't need to be chased at, really. And you're really up in your head. Now, this can also be the person coming towards you, Gemini. And this person feels that you're conflicted within your heart and your soul. Maybe there's some situations that needs to be panded out around this situation. But this person is willing to walk away from everything to have you. Like, they're willing to fight, like, at all costs. They like, I understand there's conflict. Maybe there's something in their life going over around them. But they also know you're not going to deal with it. So they're trying to fix their surroundings and hope that you will accept them as they finish working on the things that they have to work on. And maybe that's why you feel like the Eight of Swords, like, already feeling like it's conflicted. But anyway, let's see. We got the Ten of Pentacles in back. So we already know this has, could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, very strong here. And this is all about your stability. This is all about you being single and proud of where you're at right now. And you did so much work, and you're like, man, I just don't want nothing to come in and disturb this. I don't know what to tell you about this, Gemini, but yeah, you're the Empress. You deserve to be nourished in a relationship with someone. The Hierophant, that's a higher commitment coming your way, whether you want to accept it or not. And you may see yourself in this single, and someone else sees you like this too. Single, beautiful, abundant, and nourishing. And they want to come in and make you their Empress, which means the wifey type. They want you to go from here to here. Someone is making an offer, and the reason I know that because you have oh my goodness. You have the Hierophant. They want a higher commitment. The higher commitment is the Empress. They see you in all your glory, single, doing you, but they want a higher commitment with you. And why is that? The Ace of Cups. They want to share their love and give their love to you. And the Page of Pentacles is under the bottom. This is them coming in with their offer, right? And yes, it's a page. It may start off small. And I think, Gemini, the only reason it's starting off small, I think this is a joke on you. Because they feel if they rush you too fast, you are going to run the other way. So they want to just give a small token to you at this time without rushing or pushing you away. Because they do feel that, yeah, they definitely feel that if they come in too fast or too quick, that you may definitely close the door on this. So they're trying to see how to move and offer you this love. They definitely want a higher commitment with you. This person knows what they want. And they see you. So if you had situations in the past where they did not see your worth, Gemini, your worth is seen here. They see exactly who you are. They know who you are. And with the Hierophant here, this is a higher power. This is them wanting commitment and stability with you. Wanting to offer you this love. And I think, this is definitely a time for you to reflect on what it is that you truly want, Gemini. Because this looks beautiful. This person has their mindset, but I think you have them scared. They're afraid that if they move too fast or they move too slow, that you may move away, close them out, or shut them out. That's just what I heard while looking at this. This is beautiful, Gemini. Back to this Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. This is a commitment. This is someone stable that wants to bring it all into you. And you sit in the middle of your stability and having the Ten of Pentacles, of having it all. That's love, commitment, the right husband, the right wife. And that's what got you stuck. Could have you stuck of, do I want this commitment, Ten of Pentacles? You see it. Or do you want to continue to work on your stability and empowered? You feel empowered as it is. But you think you will not be empowered if you take this offer, which is a Ten of Pentacles, and someone is coming your way. Just so you know, with the Knight of Swords, they're coming quick. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. This may resonate with some of you. It may not. If it does, definitely give me a thumbs up. I know you guys' reading is pretty long, but you'll notice I'll be putting readings out by the day, and they'll be pretty long, so I won't be putting as many, because I've been really wanting to break down as much information and guidance that I can give you guys. If you don't mind it being, that long, just let me know below, like it resonate. Hey, get down to the nitty gritty. We need that. If it's, if you're not into that, real long readings, then I don't know. But, this is the best you can get with it being in a collective of the Geminis without literally getting your own personal reading. Now, all of it will not resonate, so maybe certain parts hit you and certain parts didn't. But Gemini, I thank you guys for tuning in. I would love it if you give me a thumbs up on the way out. Share with any Geminis that you think may need this message. And definitely give me a thumbs up, because it's going to help the tutorial to get out to other Geminis. I'm going to be doing your day-to-day Gemini, and it will be coming out before the end of the week. And we're going to see how that goes. I want you guys to let me know how you like that reading. And love and light, Gemini. Goodbye.